Can you imagine? He squandered his family's money on parties and gambling.
Chika had always been the pride of the Okafor family. From his first day in school, he had been the bright one, the child every aunt and uncle boasted about at family gatherings. Mama Okafor had spent countless nights sewing his uniforms, budgeting every naira to ensure he had the best education. Papa Okafor had screamed and saved, working overtime, promising himself that Chika would one day make the family proud. And he had, at least. That's what everyone thought. Just 3 weeks ago, Chika returned from London, a suitcase full of designer clothes, stories of fancy parties, and a charming smile that had everyone believing he had come back as a success. But behind the polished exterior, he had changed. He had mingled with the wrong crowd, young men and women whose laughter often ended in smoke-filled rooms and whispered deals. He thought no one would ever find out. He thought the family's trust was unshakable. But he didn't realize that secrets, no matter how carefully hidden, have a way of surfacing. And that some secrets could not only ruin his own future, but disgrace the very family who had sacrificed everything for him. Chika hadn't just wasted money. He had siphoned funds from his father's small investment accounts to fund gambling nights and lavish trips. He had signed fake contracts under the family business name, promising deals with foreign clients who didn't exist, racking up debts that could ruin their reputation. He had even borrowed money from shady lenders abroad, leaving the family vulnerable to threats they didn't even know existed. The Okafor compound was alive with the usual Saturday chaos, laughter, the clatter of dishes, and the soft hum of the generator. Mama Okafor moved briskly through the kitchen, humming a tune she hadn't remembered in years. Chika, leaning against the hallway wall, scrolled through his phone with a polite smile, hiding the storm brewing within. And it was the youngest, Ada, who first saw it. She had walked into Chika's room while he thought no one was around, and noticed something that made her stomach twist. Letters. Hundreds of them, revealing the gambling debts, the fake contracts, and the threats from lenders that touched the very heart of the family. By the time dinner came, tension sat on every shoulder. Mama Okafor, unaware of the looming storm, served jollof rice and chicken, asking everyone about their week, but her questions went unanswered. The room was filled with polite smiles, hiding suspicion. Chika, we need to talk, Ada whispered later that night, in the dim light of the veranda. Chika froze, his hand hovering over the railing. Ada, he paused, the words caught in his throat. You lied to us, to Mama, to Papa, to everyone, she said, her voice trembling. The truth spilled that night. Chika had been involved in a fraudulent scheme abroad, one that threatened to drag the family's name through the mud. He had gambled away money meant for the family's business, signed false contracts under their name, and even taken loans that could have ended in threats and shame. And worse, he had kept it hidden for months, using gifts and laughter as a mask. The family that had once been inseparable now sat in stunned silence. Trust, so easily assumed, had shattered in one night. Outside, the generator hummed, indifferent to the drama inside.